Imagine stepping inside a place where the air hums with energy, where age-old stories seem to linger in the very stones. A mystical abode tucked away in the misty mountains of Scotland. Deep within these mystical walls, legend speaks of a magical chamber. Some say it's hidden beneath the floor, others claim it's carved into the solid rock. They call it the sanctum, a haven where time stands still and secrets of the ages are kept. And you are drawn to it. You seek it out. What compels you to uncover its mysteries? Is it a thirst for adventure, a hunger for the unknown, or a yearning for something just beyond your grasp? Come, let us enter together. But tread softly, for these halls echo with whispers of the past. Feel the rough texture of the stone beneath your fingertips. Do you hear the faint murmur of voices long gone? Here, the veil between realms seems paper-thin. The passage ahead opens up into a vast chamber. Look up, for its ceiling is lost in shadow. Pendant lamps cast dancing shadows on the moss-covered stones. The air is thick with incense and age. What do you see in this hallowed place? Carvings adorn the walls, tales of battles fought and won, of kings crowned and empires fallen. Among them, faces peer out at you, eyes filled with stories waiting to be told. But it is the center that draws your gaze, a monolithic stone monolith, untouched by time, pulses faintly with an otherworldly glow. This, the elders say, is the heart of the mountain, a conduit to realms unseen, a gateway to forgotten lore. Can you sense its power? Do you hear a whisper on the wind, an ancient tongue that stirs your very core? The past and the present intertwine here, merging into a timeless moment. You are but a visitor in this grand saga, a player in an eternal game. Are you ready for what you may find? For this place tests the bold and the curious, challenging all who dare to venture here. Yet the allure is irresistible. You step closer to the monolith, its energy enveloping you, beckoning you to delve deeper into the mountain's embrace. With a deep breath, you reach out, your fingers tracing the ancient carvings, feeling the pulse of the mountain beneath your touch. As you do, visions flash before your eyes, glimpses of battles fierce and kingdoms lost. Do you resist these visions, afraid to peer too deeply into the abyss? Or do you embrace them, allowing the mountain's wisdom to wash over you? Here in the sanctum, choices shape destiny. Your path ahead is veiled in mist, but one thing is certain, you are not alone. From the shadows, eyes watch you, ancient spirits, guardians of the mountain. Their presence both eerie and enlightening. They have seen countless souls pass through this gateway, some seeking knowledge, others merely caught in the current of fate. Can you feel their gaze upon you, probing, assessing, waiting? Their wisdom is vast, their patience eternal, yet their motives remain shrouded in mystery. Will you acknowledge their presence, seeking guidance in the darkness? Or will you press on, driven by your own desires, heedless of the Spirit's silent counsel? And then, as suddenly as it began, the vision fades. You find yourself back in the sanctum, the mountain's heart beating steadily before you. The flickering lamplight dances in your eyes, revealing new details in the carvings around you. You notice intricate patterns woven into the stonework, symbols of a language long forgotten. A chill runs down your spine as you realize the weight of this place, the countless lives touched by its magic, its power resonating within the chambers of your own soul. What do you do next? Do you continue to explore, venturing deeper into the mountain's embrace, eager to uncover more of its hidden lore? Or do you pause, basking in the atmosphere of the sanctum, content to simply exist within its timeless realm? For here in the heart of the mountain, time flows differently. Moments stretch and eternity seems close at hand. The choice, my friends, is yours. What path will you walk? What secrets will you seek? What wonders will you behold? For the mountain waits, patient and wise, sharing its wisdom only with those who dare to listen. Now, dear listener, I invite you to join me on a journey through sound, where the mystical chords of harp and cello intertwine to create an ethereal soundscape. Allow the music to wash over you, carrying you deeper into the mystical realm of the Scottish Highlands. As you lose yourself in the melodies, imagine standing once more within the sanctum. The notes swell and echo around you, blending with the ancient whispers of the mountain spirits. Feel the vibrations resonate within your own soul, stirring memories both familiar and strange. It is a realm where the veil between worlds is at its thinnest, where the melodies themselves carry echoes of forgotten lore. The music swells, then softens, mimicking the ebb and flow of your emotions as you explore the labyrinthine passages of this mystical abode. Each turn reveals a new wonder, a testament to the enduring magic that permeates these ancient stones. The symphony reaches a crescendo, then slowly fades, leaving you in a state of tranquil reverie. As the final notes linger in the air, take a moment to reflect on your journey. What secrets did you uncover within the mountain's heart? What ancient wisdom did you glean from the spirits of the highlands? Perhaps you found solace in the echoing melodies. Or maybe you discovered fragments of a tale waiting to be pieced together. Whatever revelations you found, hold them close, for they are threads in the tapestry of your own destiny. So ends our journey for now, but know that the spirit of the mountain walks with you, its wisdom guiding your steps along life's winding path. When you find yourself lost in the labyrinth of existence, seek the echoes of the highlands within your soul. And when the time is right, you shall return to the sanctum, where the eternal flame of magic burns bright, and the melodies of ages past still resonate. Here, nestled amidst the lush greenery of Ireland's emerald valleys, stands an ancient ring fort. This venerable structure, shrouded in mist and legend, beckons us to step through its weathered gates and explore its mystical embrace. Feeling the rough-hewn stones beneath your touch, can you almost hear the echoes of laughter? The murmur of ancient voices carried on the wind? Prepare yourself, dear listener, for what lies within these mystical walls is not mere stone and soil, but a tapestry of myth and memory. Enter the ring fort and be transported back in time. See the vibrant hues of festivals long past, where the Celtic otherworld danced hand in hand with reality. Marvel at the skill of artisans crafting exquisite works of art from the bounty of nature itself. Listen closely, and you may just hear the faint strains of traditional music drifting through the stone arches, calling to the wild spirit within your own soul. The air grows heavy with the scent of blooming heather and the tang of salty sea spray. The spirits of your ancestors linger here, their presence a comforting warmth upon your skin. They share tales of bravery and folklore, their voices whispering secrets only the wind can carry. Fear not, for they are benevolent guides, leading you deeper into the heart of this mystical abode. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the solid ground that has cradled generations of dreams and aspirations. Let its timeless essence infuse you, grounding you to the rich heritage that flows through your veins. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of amber and rose. As twilight descends, the veil between the worlds grows thin, and if you are attuned, you may glimpse the mystical creatures of Celtic legend frolicking amidst the ruins, delicate fairies with gossamer wings, mischievous pixies hiding in the heather, and perhaps even a wise and ancient druid offering cryptic counsel beneath the bough. Tree roots intertwine, forming a living tapestry that binds the past, present, and future. Stand in the circle of stones and feel the alignment of energy, a silent testament to the reverence your ancestors had for the rhythms of nature. Within this mystical abode, time flows differently, moving in cycles as ancient as the stars themselves. It is a place where magic lingers in the air, where the otherworld whispers on the breeze, and where the spirits of your ancestors walk among you, sharing their wisdom and guiding your path. When you leave this hallowed ground, carry a piece of its magic within your heart. Let the echoes of laughter and the spirit of ancient wisdom light your way as you navigate the labyrinth of modern life. For here, in the emerald embrace of the Irish countryside, you have found more than ruins. You have discovered a timeless sanctuary, a sanctuary that will forever hold a place in your soul. You are still seated by the fountain. Its soft water song continues to flow, steady and unchanging, like a thread connecting every moment of your breath. Allow your shoulders to soften a little more, and let your hands rest gently in your lap, palms open, relaxed. Your eyelids may feel heavier now, as though the night itself is asking them to close. But before you drift fully into dreams, let us wander further into the monastery's secret garden. The garden paths lead you to an arbor, woven with climbing roses, their petals pale as moonlight. Even in medieval times, roses were prized for their beauty and their medicine. Monks pressed the petals into oils, stirred them into remedies for the heart and for the spirit. As you pass beneath the arch, imagine brushing your hand along the cool stone wall, feeling the texture of centuries beneath your fingertips. The monks who walked here wore soft sandals made of leather, their steps gentle, barely stirring the gravel paths. You follow their rhythm now, slow, unhurried, every step carrying you deeper into calm. The night air is sweet, carrying faint whispers of rosemary and thyme. Both were considered powerful protectors in the Middle Ages. Rosemary sprigs were tucked into doorways to keep away restless spirits, while thyme was burned to cleanse the air. Here, their scents mingle together in the breeze, wrapping you in a feeling of quiet safety. You pause beside a small wooden gate, half hidden by ivy. It creaks softly as you push it open. Beyond it lies a more secluded part of the garden, a circle of grass open to the sky, where the monks would sometimes sit to read their psalms or quietly meditate. In the center of this circle is a single oak tree. It stands tall, branches spreading wide, leaves stirring gently against the sky. Medieval people often believed that trees carried spirits, and oaks especially were seen as wise and protective. This oak has stood here for hundreds of years, its roots deep, its trunk strong. It has witnessed countless seasons, countless nights like this one. Beneath its branches, the air feels softer, cooler. The grass is springy underfoot, damp with the dew of night. You lie down for a moment, resting on the earth, looking up through the oak's branches toward the stars. The sky above you is vast and endless. In medieval monasteries, monks often studied the stars, believing that the heavens were a book written by the divine. They saw patterns, constellations, and in each glittering point of light, a reminder of how small worries truly are. As you gaze upward, let your own thoughts drift outward like stars, each one appearing, glowing softly, and then fading away, until only stillness remains. From the cloister nearby, you hear again the faint voices of monks chanting. Their harmonies are low and gentle, repeating the same notes over and over, like waves against a shore. In the Middle Ages, this was Gregorian chant, a form of prayer sung in simple, flowing tones, meant to guide the mind into contemplation. The sound reaches you now, layered with the night breeze, with the fountain song, with the whisper of leaves. It is music without urgency, music without end. And as you listen, your body falls into the same rhythm, slow, calm, steady. Imagine for a moment that the chant is not outside you, but within you. Each breath you take becomes part of the melody. Inhale, a soft rising note. Exhale, a gentle falling note. You are no longer separate from the garden. You are woven into it, a thread in its tapestry. You rise once more and continue walking. The garden paths curve gently, leading you to a shaded corner, where a small wooden bench rests against the wall. On the bench sits a basket of herbs, left behind by a monk earlier that evening. Inside, you notice sprigs of chamomile, their small daisy-like blossoms still fragrant. Chamomile was cherished for calming fevers and soothing restlessness. Tonight, its scent drifts upward, soft and apple-sweet, slowing your heartbeat, drawing your body deeper into rest. Beside the chamomile lies lemon balm, its bright green leaves carrying a fresh citrus scent. Monks brewed it into teas to ease sadness and lift the spirit. You imagine tasting it now. Warm, comforting, like sunlight captured in a cup. It fills you with lightness, as though every worry is quietly dissolving. You sit on the bench for a while, your eyes closing. The wall behind you is cool stone, steady and solid. The basket of herbs beside you breathes their calming scents into the night. Everything is unhurried here. Everything exists only to soothe. Perhaps now you hear the soft crackle of a hearth. Somewhere beyond the cloister wall, a fire still burns in the monastery kitchen. The warmth glows faintly through a window, casting a rectangle of golden light on the stone. The monks often kept their fires burning through the night, for warmth, for bread, for the simple comfort of knowing the hearth never went cold. You can almost feel that warmth now, a steady ember glowing at the center of your chest. Each breath fans it gently, keeping it alive, keeping you safe. This warmth spreads slowly through your body, from your chest, down your arms, into your hands, down through your legs, into your feet. Every part of you glowing softly, like a lantern in the night. The monastery garden holds you in stillness. Its herbs, its fountain, its oak tree, its chants, and its hearth. All these things blend together, like notes of a lullaby written just for you. You may rest here as long as you wish. Time in this garden is gentle, slow as drifting clouds, calm as water flowing over stone. And with each moment you remain here, your mind grows quieter, your body softer, your heart lighter. You are safe. You are welcome. You are home in the monastery's secret garden. The night grows quieter still. The garden has a way of softening everything. The edges of sound, the weight of thought, even the passage of time itself. You remain on the bench, eyes half closed, listening to the steady rhythm of the fountain nearby. Each droplet of water falls with perfect gentleness, a reminder that even the smallest moments can carry peace. Slowly now, you rise again. Your body lighter than before, your mind calmer, your steps slow and dreamlike. The path ahead curves softly, leading you toward a part of the garden you haven't yet seen. You notice a low archway, half hidden by trailing vines. The stone is old, etched with faint marks, perhaps the initials of monks who carved them long ago, or simple decorations meant to bless this space. As you step closer, you feel a cool breeze drift through the arch. It carries with it the faint scent of night jasmine, sweet and delicate. In medieval gardens, jasmine was treasured not only for its fragrance, but for the way it invited calm into restless hearts. The arch leads you into a smaller courtyard. Here, the garden feels even more secret, as though very few ever stepped within its walls. The moonlight spills across smooth cobblestones, turning them silver and pale. And in the center you see a small wooden door, built into the monastery wall. The door is simple, its wood darkened with age, its iron latch worn smooth from many hands. Perhaps it once led to a storeroom, or to a scriptorium where monks copied texts by candlelight. But tonight, it seems to call to you. You place your hand upon the latch. It feels cool, grounding, steady. The door opens with a quiet sigh, revealing a passage beyond. The air inside is soft and cool, carrying with it a faint echo of chanting, as though the walls themselves remember every hymn ever sung. You step through and find yourself in a narrow corridor. Candles line the walls, their flames steady and golden. The monks would light these halls so they could walk safely at night. Their prayers never bound by daylight alone. The scent of beeswax drifts gently through the air, warm and comforting. At the end of the passage, another door opens outward, and you step once more into the open night. But this garden is different. Here, wildflowers grow freely, not in neat rows like before. The monks called spaces like this their physic gardens, places where healing plants were left to flourish in their natural beauty. Tall stalks of valerian sway gently, their white blossoms glimmering like starlight. In medieval times, valerian root was used to calm troubled sleep, to ease anxious minds. The scent is faint, but even the thought of it soothes you now. Nearby, clusters of violets bloom, their petals deep purple, soft against the grass. Violets were symbols of modesty and quiet love, often pressed into manuscripts or offered in secret. Their presence here feels like a tender whisper, a reminder of gentleness. As you walk deeper into this wild garden, you hear soft movements in the grass. Turning your head slowly, you notice a small hedgehog, snuffling quietly beneath the plants. In medieval bestiaries, hedgehogs were admired for their careful, thoughtful nature. They would curl into a ball, protecting themselves with patience and stillness. Watching the little creature waddle calmly through the herbs, you feel a sense of quiet companionship. Above you, an owl glides silently across the night sky. Its wings are wide and soft, barely stirring the air. Owls were often seen in medieval times as watchers of wisdom, keepers of mysteries hidden in the dark. It perches now on the branch of the oak tree, its golden eyes steady and calm. And though it watches, it feels gentle, protective, a guardian of your rest. The sounds of the night weave together, the rustle of hedgehog in the grass, the faint hoot of the owl, the soft chorus of crickets beyond the wall. Every sound is gentle, each one a reminder of the earth's quiet rhythm. You walk slowly, your feet brushing over dew-soft grass. Your hands trail along tall stems of plants, fingers grazing leaves that release their scent when touched. Some sharp and peppery, like wild arugula, some sweet, like meadow-sweet blossoms once used in medieval mead. The garden responds to your presence with calm abundance. At the far end of the garden, you see a stone bench beneath an arch of ivy. The ivy climbs in long, winding spirals, its leaves glossy in the moonlight. In medieval times, ivy symbolized eternity, because no matter how much was cut back, it always returned, everlasting and alive. You sit upon the bench, feeling the cool stone beneath you. The ivy above forms a shelter, a green canopy that frames the stars. Here, you feel entirely at rest. Take a slow breath now. The air is cool, fragrant with herbs, alive with soft night sounds. Let your lungs fill completely, and then release it gently, as though the garden itself is breathing with you. With each breath, you are more a part of this place. The wild garden, the fountain, the oak, the stars, all of it holds you. All of it soothes you. All of it invites you deeper into rest. Perhaps now, your body feels as though it is sinking, not in heaviness, but in comfort, like moss cradling you, like water supporting you, like the night itself carrying you into dream. And as you sit beneath the ivy arch, listening to the whispers of the garden, you understand something. This is not just a secret kept by monks. It is a secret kept by the earth itself, that in stillness there is peace, that in silence there is song, that in the garden of night every soul can find its rest. You remain seated on the ivy-wrapped bench, feeling the cool stone beneath you, the gentle fragrance of herbs floating in the air. The garden seems to breathe with you now, its rhythm slow and steady, carrying every sigh and every thought softly away. Imagine a gentle breeze sweeping across the courtyard, stirring the leaves of lavender, sage, and thyme. The scent drifts into your nose, warming your chest with a calm, subtle sweetness. Each inhalation brings serenity. Each exhalation releases tension. Nearby, the fountain continues its steady, quiet song, its waters tracing delicate patterns over smooth stones. Imagine dipping your fingers lightly into its cool flow. The water ripples softly, spreading gentle waves of calm outward, washing over your mind, smoothing the edges of your day. A soft rustling draws your attention to the branches above. A nightingale perches in the oak tree, its tiny beak opening in a gentle, fluid song. Medieval poets believed nightingales carried messages of hope and quiet joy. Tonight, its music is a lullaby meant only for you. Listen closely to each note. Let it float in your mind, sink into your bones, and feel yourself drift deeper with every fluttering trill. You rise from the bench now, moving slowly across the grass. The dew feels cool beneath your feet, like tiny droplets of moonlight pressed softly against your skin. You pass by clusters of violet and chamomile, their blossoms bending slightly under the night's gentle breath. Each plant seems to lean toward you, welcoming you into a profound sense of rest. The garden path curves once more, leading you toward the cloister's edge. Here, the stone walls are wrapped in climbing ivy, soft and thick as a blanket. A lantern swings gently in its iron bracket, its golden light painting long, comforting shadows. The monks' chants are almost inaudible now, yet their calm persists, a quiet pulse beneath the night's soft rhythms. Pause here for a moment. Imagine leaning your back against the ivy-wrapped wall. Feel its texture. Cool, grounding, steady. The lantern light flickers softly on your skin, and the faint scent of herbs continues to swirl around you. Every muscle in your body loosens, every thought drifts like a cloud, and your mind begins to float, weightless, towards sleep. You notice a narrow archway leading to another courtyard. Softly, almost imperceptibly, you step through. Here, the garden grows wilder still. Ferns unfurl their delicate fronds, while night-blooming flowers release gentle, sweet fragrances. The air carries a hint of honeysuckle, a whisper of wild rose, and the calm deepens with every inhalation. A small wooden bridge crosses a tiny stream. The water glimmers silver under moonlight. In medieval gardens, streams were used not only for beauty but also for cleansing and reflection. Tonight, imagine your reflection in the flowing water, soft, quiet, calm, a reflection that drifts away like the current, leaving only peace behind. As you cross the bridge, notice how the world feels almost suspended. Time slows. The garden's every sound, scent, and shimmer carries you gently, as though each step leads you closer to sleep. Beneath a tall willow, you find a place to lie down. The long, sweeping branches hang low, touching the grass with soft, feathery tips. You sink into the earth beneath you, feeling the warmth of the soil and the cool whisper of night air. The fountain's song continues. The nightingale sings. The breeze stirs the leaves, all rhythms in harmony, all calling you deeper into a state of complete calm. Imagine yourself now as part of the garden, your body like the soft moss along the path, your thoughts like the flowing water, your breath like the wind through the herbs. The oak tree, the ivy, the lavender, all embrace you with quiet strength. In this embrace, you feel nothing but safety, nothing but stillness, nothing but rest. The monk's chants now feel like a gentle hum in your chest, resonating softly with your heartbeat. You may feel your eyelids growing heavier, heavier, as the lull of the garden settles deeper into every muscle, every fiber of your being. A soft owl calls in the distance. Its wings brush silently against the night sky, carrying the last of your lingering thoughts away. The hedgehog curls into a tiny ball nearby, its presence a quiet, tender reminder that all creatures find rest. And now, so do you. Focus again on the herbs, lavender, chamomile, sage, and thyme. Their scents mingle in a slow, hypnotic rhythm, each inhalation soothing, each exhalation releasing. Your breath becomes the pulse of the garden. Soft, steady, serene. Now imagine the stars above twinkling softly, like the tiny lanterns monks once lit to mark the night hours. Their faint light is comforting, a celestial companion, watching over you, wrapping the world in quiet peace. The fountain, the nightingale, the breeze, the willow, all merge into one continuous lullaby. Your body feels weightless. Your mind floats, your heart drifts, and the garden carries you gently, like a boat gliding across calm, starlit waters. Each moment here grows softer, slower, deeper, until all that remains is the quiet, the scent of herbs, the rhythm of your breath, and the embrace of the monastery's secret garden. As you finally sink fully into this rest, let your thoughts fade completely. Let the garden hold you. Let the herbs, the water, the trees, the lanterns, the soft earth carry you into the most peaceful, dream-filled sleep you have ever known. Here, in the heart of the secret garden, you are safe, you are still, you are home. Sleep now, and let the monastery's magic, the gentle herbs, the flowing fountain, and the whispering night guide you through the softest dreams. Good night, and may your rest be as serene, as calm, as everlasting as the garden itself. Our story today begins in the quiet, shadowed room of a medieval alchemist, a place filled with the gentle glimmer of glass vials, the soft rustle of parchment and powders that shimmer like tiny stars waiting for the touch of careful hands. Imagine stepping into this chamber. The air is warm, scented faintly with herbs, incense, and the faint tang of metals. Shelves lined with bottles glow softly in the candlelight. Liquids of deep blue, amber, and silvery shimmer. The alchemist moves quietly, every step measured, every gesture deliberate, as if the air itself were listening. The floor is smooth stone, and your feet feel steady and grounded as you follow him through the room. On the table, powders that shine like stardust are spread carefully in small bowls. In medieval times, alchemists believed that metals could be coaxed into gold, and that secret powders, tinctures, and mystical operations held the key. You watch as the alchemist gently stirs one of the powders. The crystals catch the candlelight, sparkling softly like tiny stars being spun into the night. You can hear the faintest clink of glass against glass, the hush of parchment as notes are turned, and your mind begins to mirror this quiet rhythm, each sound a gentle heartbeat, guiding you deeper into calm. The alchemist pours a tiny vial of liquid into a bowl of shimmering powder. It hisses softly like wind through autumn leaves, tiny sparks of silver lifting into the warm air. In medieval times, alchemists believed these reactions were messages from the universe, signs that the work was aligned with hidden, natural forces. Here, the soft hiss becomes part of a lullaby. Soft, hypnotic, gentle, sinking into your mind like a feather drifting downward. You notice the room is warm, but the windows are open just slightly, allowing a gentle night breeze to drift in. The curtains move softly, a slow dance of shadows and light, and the faint smell of herbs wafts across the stone floor. Perhaps there is lavender tucked in a jar, or rosemary leaves near a small burner, all releasing calm into the night. The alchemist reaches for a small silver mortar and pestle. You can hear the gentle grind of powders, soft, rhythmic, almost like a heartbeat, each motion deliberate, precise, and as you listen, you begin to feel your own heartbeat slow, matching the rhythm of his work, matching the gentle flow of the night. A small flame flickers under a glass alembic. The liquid inside shimmers as it warms, a slow, mesmerizing glow reflecting in the alchemist's careful eyes. Medieval alchemists believed that fire purified metals, and that transformation required patience, focus, and respect. Tonight you feel that same transformative calm entering you, washing away tension, softening every edge. You wander slowly past rows of vials, their shapes delicate, some tall and narrow, others round and squat. The glass catches the candlelight, throwing tiny dancing reflections across the walls. The alchemist's hands move from vial to vial, pouring, stirring, observing, and each motion is soft and hypnotic, like a lullaby carried on air. The parchment on the desk whispers faintly as the alchemist turns a page. Ancient sketches of symbols, mysterious diagrams, instructions written with care in looping, careful script. In medieval times, only the most patient and focused would attempt such work. And here, the quiet diligence fills the room, enveloping you in slow, steady comfort. Take a slow breath now, in and out. Feel the rhythm of the powders, the glass, the fire. It is mirrored inside you. Your lungs rise and fall with the soft clink of vials. Your heartbeat follows the slow stir of the powders, and your mind drifts further into gentle calm. You notice a small window above the workbench. The night outside is deep and still. Stars twinkle faintly, pale in the dark. A soft breeze stirs the curtains again, and you can imagine the gentle sounds of leaves rustling outside. Perhaps an owl calling softly, all blending with the hush of the alchemist's chamber. The alchemist takes a small silver vial, tilts it slowly, and pours a few drops into a bowl. The liquid sparkles like starlight in the candle glow, and as you watch, you feel as though a piece of that magic drifts toward you, softly touching your shoulders, settling your mind, and urging sleep closer. Imagine the gentle crackle of the hearth behind you. A small fire burns low, sending warm air curling into the chamber. In medieval alchemy, fire was sacred, a purifier, a transformer, a companion for long nights of study. Its warmth spreads through the stone floor, up through your body, soothing every tired muscle, every restless thought, every shadow of the day fading into calm. The alchemist lifts a small silver spoon and stirs a potion. The liquid swirls, gleaming softly like liquid moonlight. The sound is gentle, hypnotic, and as you listen, your eyes grow heavier, your body sinks deeper into comfort. Your mind drifts like smoke rising slowly toward the ceiling, carried on the gentle rhythm of silver powders and candlelight. The room is filled with soft textures, the smooth glass of vials, the coarse stone of the floor, the delicate paper of ancient notes, and the slow, soft movements of the alchemist's hands. Every detail is magnified in the quiet, yet softened by the gentle atmosphere, like clouds moving slowly across the moonlit sky. And as you settle into this calm, you can imagine the alchemist pausing for a moment, leaning back, slightly closing his eyes, listening to the soft night, the flicker of fire, the whisper of powders, and you too close your eyes, fully surrendering to the rhythm, the warmth, the silver glow. The chamber is dim, candlelight flickering on stone walls. Glass vials line the shelves, each filled with liquids that glimmer softly. A silver powder rests in a small bowl, sparkling faintly like stars. The alchemist lifts a tiny spoon, his movements deliberate and calm. Soft clinks echo as powders fall gently into the bowls. A warm breeze drifts through a slightly open window. The air carries scents of lavender, sage, and distant herbs. A small fire burns low, casting a comforting warmth across the stone floor. The alchemist dips a vial into the flame, watching the liquid shimmer. Soft hissing sounds rise as silver powder meets liquid. Your mind begins to mirror the sound, slow and steady, your breathing settling into the gentle rhythm. The alchemist writes notes on parchment, each stroke measured. Candlelight glows on the pages, making the ink shimmer faintly. Outside, the wind rustles gently through the leaves. The soft sound of a distant owl blends with the chamber's quiet. The alchemist tilts a small glass flask, silver liquid swirling inside. It glows faintly like liquid moonlight in his hands. Powders catch the candlelight, scattering tiny sparkles across the table. You breathe slowly, matching the soft rhythm of his movements. A tiny mortar and pestle grind powder softly, like a gentle heartbeat. The alchemist pauses, watching the flame flicker against the wall. Moonlight streams through the round window above, soft and silver. The powders shimmer in the moonlight, twinkling like distant stars. A gentle warmth spreads from the hearth across your body. The alchemist stirs a bowl, creating slow, mesmerizing swirls. The sound is hypnotic, like waves lapping on a quiet shore. You lean closer, imagining the shimmer enveloping your senses. Glass vials clink softly as they are moved into place. The room feels alive, yet still, serene and comforting. You feel every muscle relaxing as you watch and listen. Powder hisses faintly as liquid drops into the bowl. The sound blends with the soft crackle of the fire. Your breathing slows, syncing with the rhythm of the chamber. The alchemist writes a final note on his parchment, curling ink strokes. The room's scents drift around you. Mint, lavender, and a hint of rosemary. A silver vial is lifted, catching moonlight and candlelight together. Liquid shimmers like stars slowly turning in the night sky. Each motion of the alchemist is deliberate, calm, and mesmerizing. The powders, fire, glass, and moonlight form a gentle lullaby. You feel your mind floating along with the shimmer. Breathing deep, you feel tension slowly melt away. The chamber is silent except for soft whispers of movement. The alchemist hums softly, a gentle sound in the warm air. Powder rises lightly, suspended like dust in sunbeams. The soft, rhythmic clinks continue, hypnotic and steady. You sink deeper into calm, matching each movement with your breath. A tiny stream of silver liquid spills slowly into a bowl. The shimmer expands, a glow that surrounds the table. Outside, the leaves rustle in a lullaby-like rhythm. The night is quiet, vast, and serene. The alchemist pauses, studying the reaction of powders. He smiles softly, his eyes reflecting candlelight and moonlight. Your mind drifts with him, calm and weightless. The fire crackles gently, warm air curling around your body. Powder swirls slowly in a silver bowl, hypnotic and serene. You feel a soft pull toward dream, a gentle weightlessness. Vials are lined up neatly, reflecting all the soft lights. The hum of the night and chamber blends into a single soothing sound. Moonlight reflects off silver powders, sparkling faintly. The alchemist stirs another potion, slow, rhythmic, calm. Each sound and motion pulls your thoughts gently away from the day. You are floating, safe and quiet, enveloped by light and warmth. Powder hisses, a delicate reminder of transformation and patience. The soft glow of the flame warms your skin. Every movement, every sound, every shimmer guides you deeper. Your breathing slows even more, body heavier, mind lighter. The alchemist pauses, watching powders settle in their bowls. Silver dust glows faintly, like stars cradled in the night. You feel the rhythm of the chamber in your own heartbeat. Moonlight, fire, and powder surround you in calm. You sink deeper, letting your body and mind float. A gentle clink of glass echoes, soft as a lullaby. You imagine the shimmer spreading around you, safe and serene. Every inhalation fills you with calm. Every exhalation releases tension. The alchemist writes a final symbol on parchment. Soft light glints off silver powders, reflecting in your mind's eye. The fire crackles softly, the room wrapped in gentle warmth. You are weightless, calm, floating gently in the alchemist's silver dream. Every sound and shimmer soothes, lulls, carries you toward sleep. The night is quiet, the chamber safe, the moonlight tender. Powders settle in bowls, soft clinks fading. Rhythm slowing. Your body sinks deeper, mind lighter, every thought floating away. The alchemist breathes softly, a final motion, a gentle smile. The shimmer fades slowly, leaving warmth and calm behind. Outside, The breeze rustles gently through leaves. Night alive yet peaceful. The soft glow of candlelight and moonlight bathes everything in serenity. You are fully relaxed, body heavy, mind calm, heart steady. The powders, the glass, the fire and the night merge into one lullaby. Your eyelids grow heavier, thoughts fading, drift toward dream. Soft breath in, soft breath out. Weightless, floating, calm. You are part of the chamber's magic. Safe, still, serene. The silver dream folds you in, soft, quiet, endless. You float, cradled by warmth, moonlight, and gentle candle glow. The chamber breathes with you, slow, rhythmic, soothing. All is calm, all is still. You are ready to sleep. The night deepens outside, and the chamber seems even quieter, as if the world itself is holding its breath. The alchemist's fingers move softly over vials, gently swirling silver powders, creating a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow. Each movement is slow, deliberate, and calming, as if time itself has decided to pause. A faint breeze drifts in through the window, carrying scents of mint and lavender, brushing lightly across your skin. The moonlight touches the powders and the glass, making everything shimmer with a gentle, silvery glow. You feel this glow reaching you, wrapping around you like a soft blanket, easing your mind, relaxing your thoughts. The alchemist lifts a tiny vial, tilting it slowly so the liquid catches the candlelight. It moves like liquid stars, swirling gently in mesmerizing patterns. Soft hissing sounds rise as powders meet liquid, a rhythm both soothing and hypnotic. Your breathing syncs with the gentle sounds, slow and steady, body and mind melting into calm. The fire in the hearth flickers warmly, casting long, soft shadows across the stone floor. You feel the warmth curling around your body, soft and tender, easing every tension in your muscles. The alchemist hums quietly, a gentle melodic tone that blends seamlessly with the crackle of the fire and the faint rustle of the night outside. Powder swirls in a bowl, silver sparks drifting slowly upward, and you imagine following each spark, weightless, floating softly into the quiet of the night. Each movement, each tiny sound is part of a lullaby. The clink of glass, the whisper of parchment, the shimmer of silver dust. You let it all wash over you, gentle waves of calm carrying you deeper into relaxation. The alchemist leans back, watching the silver powders settle, a soft smile touching his lips. You feel the same stillness within yourself, a weightless serenity, as if the room's calm has become part of your body and mind. Outside, leaves rustle softly in the breeze, and a distant owl calls, its voice carrying across the courtyard, blending with the rhythm of the chamber. A small stream of silver liquid flows slowly into a bowl, glimmering in the firelight. The shimmer spreads, surrounding the table, surrounding you. Every inhalation fills you with calm. Every exhalation releases lingering thoughts or worries. You are drifting, carried gently by warmth, light, and quiet, each moment more soothing than the last. The alchemist dips a tiny spoon into a glowing mixture, lifting it carefully, letting the silver dust fall gently back into the bowl. You watch, entranced, imagining the shimmer surrounding you, a halo of calm and safety. Candlelight flickers across the walls, moonlight dances with the powders, and all is still, slow and tender. The sounds of the chamber, soft clinks, gentle hisses, the crackle of fire, become part of you. Your heartbeat slows, your body sinks deeper into the warmth of the hearth and the serenity of the night. The alchemist whispers something softly, almost inaudible, but it carries a gentle reassurance, a feeling that everything is calm, everything is safe. Silver powders settle in their bowls, reflecting faint glimmers of candle and moonlight. The alchemist stirs slowly one last time, then sets his tools down. The shimmer lingers, soft, delicate, wrapping around your mind and body. You feel completely safe, floating, drifting, as if the silver dust itself is carrying you into sleep. The fire dims slowly, but the warmth remains, cozy and steady. The room breathes with you, slow, rhythmic, serene. Outside, the wind whispers through the trees. The night softly alive yet perfectly peaceful. Every sound, every shimmer, every gentle motion guides you further into dream. Your eyes grow heavy, thoughts fading, body relaxed. You feel weightless, cradled by candlelight, moonlight, and silver shimmer. Every breath pulls you deeper. Every exhalation releases tension. The alchemist's chamber has become a cocoon of calm, and you drift, floating gently into sleep. The powders, glass, fire, moonlight, and night merge into a single lullaby. You are part of it now. Soft, quiet, serene. The silver dream carries you, a gentle, endless calm, wrapping you in warmth and light. You drift further, fully relaxed, safe, and at peace, ready to sleep through the night. The night deepens further, the chamber quiet except for the soft, steady crackle of the fire. The alchemist sits peacefully, watching the last glimmers of silver powder settle in the bowls. Each shimmer reflects candlelight and moonlight, a gentle dance of soft, glowing silver. You feel the calmness of the room wrapping around you, pulling you deeper into stillness. Outside, the wind whispers softly through the trees, carrying the faint scent of herbs and night blooms. Your breathing mirrors the rhythm of the chamber, slow and even, heavy with relaxation. The alchemist reaches for a small vial, tilting it carefully as liquid silver swirls inside, sparkling faintly like captured starlight. You imagine each swirl of light floating through the room, brushing gently against you, calming every thought. A warm, cozy sensation spreads from the hearth through your body, every muscle releasing its tension. You feel weightless, suspended in the soft glow of candlelight and moonlight, surrounded by the gentle sounds of the chamber, the soft clink of glass, the whisper of parchment, the quiet hissing of powders. Every motion of the alchemist seems deliberate and tender, guiding your mind like a lullaby into deeper relaxation. Silver dust rises gently from a bowl, catching the light and falling slowly like tiny stars. You follow its path with your imagination, drifting with it, floating, calm and safe. The alchemist hums a quiet tune, barely audible, yet it fills the chamber with a soft, comforting vibration. Your heartbeat slows, syncing with the rhythm of the room, every sound melting into a soothing cadence. The fire's glow dims slightly, but its warmth remains, wrapping around you like a soft blanket. You feel the shimmer of silver powders spreading through the room and through yourself, a halo of calm and serenity. Candlelight flickers across the walls, casting soft, moving shadows that relax your eyes and mind. Every breath in fills you with peace. Every breath out releases tension. The alchemist dips a tiny spoon into a shimmering liquid, letting the powders fall back slowly, creating delicate clouds of silver mist. You imagine yourself enveloped in the mist, floating weightlessly, calm, and utterly safe. Outside, the night continues its quiet song. The soft rustle of leaves, the distant call of an owl, the gentle whisper of wind, all blending into a tranquil symphony of restfulness. The chamber breathes with you now. Each flicker, each shimmer, each soft sound part of your own calm rhythm. The alchemist smiles gently, a quiet serenity in his eyes, reflecting the peace that now fills the room. You feel as though time itself has paused, leaving only stillness and calm around you. The powders, the glass, the fire, the moonlight, the night, all merge into a single, soothing lullaby. You drift effortlessly along, weightless and serene, every thought fading, every muscle relaxed. The gentle glow of silver dust illuminates your mind, carrying you softly into dream. Your eyelids grow heavier, thoughts fading into nothingness. The silver dream surrounds you fully now, wrapping you in warmth, light, and peace. Every breath, slow and deep, pulls you further into rest. The room, the night, and the alchemist's careful, gentle movements have guided you here, into a place of calm and safety. The last sparks of candlelight fade, leaving the soft glow of moonlight and the lingering shimmer of powders. You feel completely at peace, floating softly, ready to sleep. Every sound, every shimmer, every gentle movement lulls you deeper, guiding you through the night. You are cradled by warmth, moonlight, and the quiet magic of the silver dream. Your body and mind sink fully into relaxation. You are weightless, serene, and utterly safe. The alchemist's chamber, the night outside, and the shimmering powders all become part of your calm, a gentle cocoon of light and peace. You drift further, fully ready for sleep, every worry and tension dissolved. Soft breath in, soft breath out, calm and still, floating, serene. All is peaceful, all is quiet. You are part of the silver dream, cradled by warmth, light, and gentle magic, drifting deeper and deeper into rest.